Hi guys, I'm back. I think this is going to be episode 12 of our Let's Play. I don't think it's the Let's Play, but it's on the server. It's on Virarith server. Check it out, guys. We're having a lot of fun, and we're building the castle, and at the same time, we're going to be talking, talking about stuff that matters to me, and maybe to you, and it might be useful to some of you, I hope. Anyway, oh wait, I forgot to say, first of all, 26 subscribers, guys. There's 26 of you guys watching. What the hell? Thank you guys for all of you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for tuning in to some videos. I appreciate it a lot. It's very fun, and it makes me want to keep doing it even more than what I already do. So I appreciate all of you for the likes, for the watching, for everything. All right. Now that that's out of the way, deep slate bricks. Don't have? I thought I did. Yeah. I was like, what? Okay. Are you ready? Today's episode is gonna be about differentiating between doubts and fears, which to me it's been very hard to do, and it's basically what my therapist asked me to do, which is hey, figure out the difference. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty vague. So this is going to be an attempt at figuring out, the difference. And it'd be great if you guys were to, do the exercise with me. Try to figure out your definition, see if mine sticks with what you think, and what resonates with you, basically. You don't have to, of course. I'm not forcing you, but it could do you some good. So, yeah, trying to find the line between your doubts and your fears, because in all honesty, they're quite similar if you really think about it. To some extent, they can be, they're easily, you can easily confuse the two. And yeah, so I think my goal is to try to really not necessarily name mine. Not necessarily, be like, hey, this is it, I think it's gonna be more about defining what I personally think, or what I consider to be my fears, my doubts, and all of in between. So, yeah. Here's what my current definitions look like from what I've, been trying to figure out in my noggin. And let me know what you guys think, please. Anyway, I feel like my doubts might be, or like doubts in general might feel more like questions. They come from wanting clarity on some things, such as, wanting certainty or proof. The doubt is persistent in trying to figure out, the question, or the doubt, as I said, it's about trying to it's like tapping on your shoulder. It's like that the doubt is tapping on your shoulder and asking you, are you sure about that? That's basically what it does. Or like what I think it does. So, you know, it's like persistent. It stays with you until you think you have it figured out. You know? You just make deep sleep drinks. Thank you. Is this as solid as you think it is? Doubt basically makes you check something. It's like not being sure when you're playing like a fact game, you know, and you're about to win the game, but you have to get it right. You know, it's like, are you sure about that? Are you sure that's the real answer to the question? Anyway, so, you know, doubt kind of wants more information. It's I can't build while thinking. It's distracting me, I think. It's because I'm trying to build the castle at the same time because it takes a while. You know, it's building this castle takes a long ass time, so you know what? I think we can wait with the castle. Let's just set home here, T-spawn. I'm gonna drop everything in this chest right here. And we're gonna take it back after. In the meantime, we're gonna go mine. How about that? Oh, you know what? Let's just do this. God, I was like going for it, you know? Oh, you know what we should do? I'm gonna put a protection 5. Yes, there you go. So bang, bang. Vitality 1. Okay. And backpack. There's my mending book. Alright. And I have water breathing all the time now. Okay. Anyway. I can do another one. We're just gonna go mine after. Just some mindless thing that I can do while... Alright. So... Yeah. Even when doubt is, like, super uncomfortable, it's fundamentally only in your head. Like, there's no physical response to that doubt. It's just about, you know, analyzing, inspecting, rechecking, looking for something that feels true. You know, doubts can be... you can fix your doubts with evidence or logic or experiencing things. In theory, you know, as it's not black and white, but in theory, that's you should be able to fix them with all of that. You know, we're not sure, but that's ideally what would be the thing to fix them. And that's why I'm kind of like confused about doubts. Is that, you know, in theory, my doubts should be fixed with like experiencing the thing that was making me doubt in the first place. You know, say what's making me doubtful is, I don't know. You see, the thing is, I just caught myself almost saying a fear while trying to name a doubt. You know what I mean? Maybe, actually, I don't think you know what I mean. That's why I'm here, you know? That's why I'm trying to say things. Okay. Here. I got it. I'll get it. I'll get it. So here's what I think, okay? doubt would be something like, what is this? Oh. Doubt would be... It's so tough finding an actual thing on the spot. Why did I not, like, prepare an example beforehand? I'm trying to think of something on the spot that's gonna make sense to you and me. You know, well, mostly to me, but you know, it also has to make sense to you. It's kind of the objective of the video. The doubt is more of a, say, like, I keep thinking of, okay, I'll just tell you what's in my head, and then maybe we can theorize. So I don't like being sick, because one time I got sick. I got like sick pretty bad, and I couldn't get out for like 3 days. What was that? That's scary. I got sick for like 3 days, and it was pretty bad. Like I couldn't get out of bed. Almost went to the hospital, you know, thinking that it was something worse than it actually was, right? So now, every time that I feel like I'm close to getting sick, I get really scared and think that it's something resembling it. You see, I said scared, so it's a fear, because like it was physical, right? It wasn't just my head doubting that thing. So maybe it is fear. This is so unclear. This is a great video, Ghoopy. Good job. God damn it. Dude, that skeleton is scary. Okay. 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 Anyway, I think you can see doubt as kind of like a spotlight. You know, it shines on something and tells you to like look closer there. You know, you need to a little bit of introspection, you know, a little bit of thinking. I'm sorry, I suck. Anyway, and I guess fears are like reactions, you know? They come from the body, even if they come as thoughts, you know? They're from the body. It's your body telling you that you're in danger, this is dangerous, this is gonna hurt, you're gonna get hurt, this will go wrong, this is wrong. All of that thing, you know? Fear, it doesn't, like, ask a question. It tells you, like, get away from there. You know? It's not... It's straight to the point, you know? Oh, it is doubts. Oh my god. Because, like, at the same time, I feel like... You guys see all the thoughts going in my head right now. I really feel like... Oh my god, this is so... Okay, so you see how earlier I thought I named a fear. I thought I named a doubt, and then, you know, I confused myself into thinking maybe it was a fear. But the thing is... I think you only know when it manifests itself. I think I'll go with this, you know? Because, like, sometimes... Actually, not sometimes. I'll say most of the time. I'm, say, I don't know, going about my business. Me and my girlfriend plan to go do the groceries, okay? And I'll share with you guys one of my fears here. I don't like. I'm kind of scared of going outside, which sounds stupid to some people, and also sounds stupid to me most of the time. But that's where we're at, you know. So I don't really have a choice. It's irrational. And you know, sometimes in my head it goes kind of like, well, that's what I'm guessing my head goes like sometimes, because sometimes it's not even like there's no more thoughts in it. It's just I need to avoid this situation, so I'll do whatever I can to avoid that situation. And you know, that's not where I was going with this. But sometimes, you know, I can talk to myself and kind of, you know, let myself go ahead with the plan, you know, like going outside, going to do the groceries, which normally I can't do because of how, you know, strong that fear is. But also, sometimes I can't. So, I guess it's not always... Like, sometimes it can be just a doubt, and sometimes it can be full-on fear. But I don't know if this counts, because this is kind of like a phobia, because it's not rational anymore. I've tried rationalizing with it. I've tried, you know, doing many things to try and not fear it so much. And I'm just, you know, getting fucked. Honestly, I'm just getting beaten up by it. Why have I not found a cave yet? Jesus Christ. I hope you guys like the ASMR of mining and getting little levels and stuff. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of removed items. Anyway. What was I gonna... Oh, I'm so stupid. Yeah, so... Oh, you know what? Maybe I could go and get some deep slate at the same time. Why not? While we're here. Let's add on to the things. Only 196. Disappointing. Anyway. Yeah, so I guess it would depend on the situation. But then that also means if it depends on every situation, that means it's not... You know, this is kind of hard to explain. Now that I think about it. Now that I, like, start actually trying to verbalize it. It's much harder to explain than I thought. So, I don't know what I'm gonna tell my therapist, because, like... Dude, this question is fucked. Like, why can't it be simple, you know? Like, it feels like the fears and the doubts are... How do you say? But they're kind of, like, on top of each other. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes the fear is fear, but the fear beforehand comes from doubts, you know? It's not... You get... I think you get where I'm going with this one. It's just, like, it doesn't make sense, right? Because, like, it's both. It's not one or the other. It's not black or white. It can be both. But I think you can't have fear without doubt. Oh. Okay. Now we're going somewhere. So you can't have fear without doubt. Then couldn't you technically beat fear by... So, to, like, fix your fear, or, like, beat your fear, I guess, you would have to... I don't want to say beat, because I used to think that it was, like, a fight. But when we see it as a fight, this is like another conversation that I've had before. If you see it as a fight, there's always a loser and a winner in a fight, right? So if I don't win, then I lose. So that means I suck. Not like suck, but you get what I mean. It's like a loss when it shouldn't be just a loss. It's you learning to live with it, you know? Anyway, yeah, it should be about living with it, not trying to win or lose or, you know. Um, so then how would you try and go about, you know, beating a fear if it all starts with a doubt? You know, because you can fix the doubt, as I've said. You know, doubt is mostly fixed by, you know, by trying to experience and like fixing it with thoughts or with the experience, as I said. So then, sorry, my heart's starting to hurt. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna calm down a little. I'm sorry. My heart is... This is weird. This is, 1 second. Hello. Or something in the mind. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry. That was weird. Yeah. You know, sometimes I get like palpitations from stress and stuff, but this wasn't it. This like actually hurt. um um yeah, it's I oh my god, I just lost my full train of thoughts. I'm so sorry, guys. That was a little scary. Why am I saying it like this? It's crazy how I'm talking about this while having a fear of mine. I'm gonna go a little deeper, and if it makes sense to you guys, you can let me know. I don't think I'm afraid of dying in a way that, like, if it happened to me tomorrow, I wouldn't be mad, you know? I wouldn't be like, oh, shucks. It happened, you know? I wouldn't be like, why, God, why didn't you give me 12 billion more years? I'd be more of like an, okay, I guess this is it kind of way, you know? But I think what I'm scared of is the pain from it. And every time I get these like weird feelings where I start feeling sick, or you know what? I'll just keep it at, I think I'm just frankly afraid of the pain. And when it starts hurting somewhere, I guess my first thought weirdly is like, oh, this is it. I don't know if that resonates with any of you. It made sense in my head before I shared it. Yeah, I'm taking a little bit more time to speak right now just because my heart hurts right now. So just taking a few seconds. Sorry if it's not as fun or entertaining as maybe I am normally. I appreciate your patience. Okay, let's go back home. I'm gonna end it there. I'm so sorry, guys. I didn't plan on this happening. A lot of diamonds. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it a lot, really. Um, let me know. Let me know what you think. I know this was a little weird, I think, because of what just happened. So, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it a lot. Have a good day. Have a good night. And, yeah, sleep tight, guys. Thank you so much.